Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the psychology behind high-pride individuals. You know, those folks who always seem to have their noses in the air, thinking they're a cut above everyone else. We're going to break down the top 10 signs that someone might have an inflated sense of pride and, more importantly, how it can negatively affect those around them. Because, let's face it, dealing with someone who's got an ego the size of Texas can be downright draining. Now, a little healthy competition never hurt anybody. But when someone's driven by an insatiable need to win, to the point where it consumes them, that's a sign that pride might be rearing its ugly head. These folks can't stand to lose, even at a friendly game of cards. They'll bend the rules, manipulate situations, and step on anyone in their path just to come out on top. This relentless competitiveness can poison relationships, because who wants to feel like they're constantly in a battle for supremacy with their own friend or loved one? High-pride individuals often wear a mask of perfectionism. They want the world to believe they're flawless, never making a mistake. But let's be real, nobody's perfect. This constant need to uphold an image of flawlessness can be exhausting, both for them and everyone around them. They're terrified of vulnerability, of letting their guard down, and admitting they're human just like the rest of us. This fear of showing weakness can prevent them from forming genuine connections and seeking help when they need it most. You know the type. They've always got to be right, even when they're dead wrong. They dig in their heels, refuse to budge an inch, even in the face of overwhelming evidence. It's like they're allergic to the words "I'm sorry" or "you might be right." This stubbornness can lead to constant conflicts. Because who wants to be in a relationship where they can never admit they're wrong or have a productive disagreement? Insensitivity, the price of pride. When someone's so wrapped up in their own ego, they often become oblivious to the feelings of others. They say and do things that can be hurtful, dismissive, or even cruel, without even realizing the impact of their words or actions. Empathy takes a back seat to their own self-importance, leaving a trail of hurt feelings and damaged relationships in their wake. The world revolves around them. High-pride individuals often have an inflated sense of self-importance. They truly believe they're the center of the universe, that their needs and desires trump everyone else's. They expect special treatment, constant attention, and unwavering admiration. This sense of entitlement can be incredibly draining on those around them, who are constantly expected to cater to their every whim. Dismissed, your thoughts don't matter. High-pride individuals often have a hard time valuing the opinions and ideas of others. They're quick to dismiss or shoot down anything that doesn't align with their own narrow worldview. This can be incredibly frustrating for those who are constantly made to feel unheard and insignificant. They may offer a suggestion or share an idea, only to be met with a condescending smirk or a dismissive wave of the hand. Criticism, the ultimate blow to the ego. Now, nobody enjoys criticism, but most of us can take it on the chin and learn from it. But for someone with high pride, criticism is like a punch to the gut. They view it as a personal attack, a threat to their carefully constructed image of perfection. This inability to accept feedback can hinder their personal and professional growth, as they're constantly on the defensive and unwilling to acknowledge their own shortcomings. Dominating the conversation, it's all about me. You know those people who always have to be the center of attention? The ones who dominate every conversation, turning every topic back to themselves? Yeah, that's a classic sign of high pride. They have a hard time sharing the spotlight, listening attentively to others, or showing genuine interest in anyone but themselves. It's like they're in a one-man show, with the rest of us relegated to the role of audience members. Apologies? What apologies? Admitting fault? Taking responsibility for their actions? For someone with high pride, those concepts are about as appealing as a root canal. They'll bend over backwards to justify their behavior, shift the blame onto others, or simply pretend like nothing happened at all. This inability to offer genuine apologies can be incredibly damaging to relationships, as it creates an imbalance of power and prevents true reconciliation. The world owes me something. High-pride individuals often walk around with a sense of entitlement. They believe they're deserving of special treatment, preferential treatment, and an endless supply of perks. Rules don't apply to them. This sense of entitlement can manifest in a variety of ways, from demanding the best table at a restaurant to expecting others to constantly go out of their way for them. And let's be clear, this isn't about having healthy boundaries or advocating for oneself. This is about a deep-seated belief that they're just, well, more deserving than everyone else. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more psychology insights. Now, it's important to remember that not everyone who exhibits some of these signs necessarily has a high pride problem. But if you're noticing a pattern of behavior that's causing conflict and negativity in your relationships, it might be time to take a step back and reevaluate. Let us know in the comments if you've encountered any of these signs in people around you. And remember, the first step to dealing with high pride in others is understanding it. See you in the next video.